go.
What up, Miguel? What's happening?
What up, Buck?
Oh, my guy, man. Sorry for the confusion. I don't know what happened.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all right. Technology.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I got a good friend on the Zoom with me right now, my man Miguel, man. Miguel, we go way, way back. I'm happy to see your
Right.
career moving as fast as it's going. I watched you from the beginning. You came to Toad's Place. Remember that show?
Yes, I remember Toad's Place up in Connecticut, man. Let's go. It was Connecticut, right?
Connecticut, yeah, it was you. You
Yeah.
had the guitar player, and you had the key. It was a crazy show. All I watched that rang off in the club. Oh my God!
Yeah. What a time. I couldn't even grow a beard at the time, bro.
I got that picture. I'm not gonna put the picture up though. I got the picture.
I love it. You might have to throw it in the story tonight. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. You look great, bro.
I know you look good too, man. Long time, man. I mean, these award shows, there's no radio rooms anymore, so everything's slowed down. I don't get to see you a lot.
I know. Radio room, man. I missed the radio room.
Those were the good old days, man.
Yeah, those are great days, man.
I think the pandemic kind of messed that up, but we're here right now. I'm glad to see you healthy, and you managed to be in power rotation at every radio station out of nowhere.
Isn't that wild? That's crazy.
That song was made. That was the second single, am I right?
Second single off the first album. Yeah.
Fast forward to today.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone starts ringing. Mark Pitts is calling you and telling you what's going on. You can't believe it, and you look and you're like, "What the hell just happened?" What's going through your mind, Miguel?
I mean, more than anything, I'm just like, wow. It's just wild. It's wild. It's you start to go, what is it? Because it had a moment on MySpace, it had a moment on Facebook, it had a moment on Insta. It's had moments in each one of these like social media, arenas in different eras of social media. And the fact that it's happened again is like, I think about my favorite writers. Mm-hmm. I think about all the artists that I studied and got to listen to growing up, and the great writers like Campbell and Huff, and the ones who were incredibly visual like Stevie Wonder, and all the detail and distilling a lot of the things that make that song really relatable. And I just think about my bigger influences and the artists and the writers that inspired me. You think of, Carole King, and you think of, you think of, producers like Quincy, and just great artists. And it was just his birthday, by the way. So shout out to Quincy Jones. Belated birthday yesterday. And we lost Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, we lost Bobby
today.
Caldwell. What You Won't Do for Love, classic.
You think, a great song, like, I know you wonder where I've been. I had to find a love within. Like, simple, relatable lyrics, melodies that
song will never go away. That's one song will never go away. Now you have a song.
Yeah. I hope so. That's the hope. And it's just a tremendous, like, it's just you wake up and as an artist, especially with things changing so fast, and especially with music, things change. When you have songs that have these different moments and staying power in terms of over time, is just a tremendous, like, I'm grateful. I'm just super grateful, and it makes me want to be in here. It's like, okay, all right, get up, let's get to it. Let's get to the music, and that's more than I could ever ask for.
How will this affect the way you're making music now? Because you wake up and you see these kids discovering this sound right here. Is it a sound that is needed today? It seems like it's a sound that's needed today.
I love that. I love that question. I think, simple, relatable lyrics in a world where everything, even the truth, is complicated. I think that's where art really shows and proves its purpose, because emotion, emotion is what makes art. It's like, if you can find yourself in another artist's details, that's what creates that connection and the bond, and it pulls something out of you, and it reminds us that we're human, and that's that we're not different, that we're searching in some way, shape, or form to feel seen and to feel connected. And so I wouldn't say that it's so much the sound of the music that I think about when I see it kind of resurging. I think about the intention, and I think
Nice.
about the core of it. Yeah. And how
That's
to do
what
that.
you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like how can I continue to create simple, clever, relatable lyrics that 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 you can see with your mind's eye, and you can feel, in your heart. And that's like, that sounds crazy, but like, even in pain, even in rage, even in in fear, all these things, I think there's an opportunity as a writer to do that, to bring those qualities to the music. And that's why I look forward to what people are going to hear from me next. Is I think I'm exploring other emotions, but with the same through the same perspective and lens and technique. So I'm excited for people to hear me in these new places.
I can't wait to hear what's next. I mean, you've experimented with all types of music. You went from the simple boom bap to All I Want Was You was a real simple drum track. And
Yeah,
you've got complex, but now you see this, and you're gonna find another area where you're gonna fit in. And I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to hear it.
I
You know,
love it. Yeah, yeah, brother. I'm excited for you to hear it. I think you'll be excited. I think it's exciting. If nothing else, it's exciting, and it's like it again, like, I get to do it because of the power of my fans. It's really in everyone discovering the music. I get to do this for why I started to do it, and that was because I needed to express myself, and I feel empowered. I feel super really empowered by the love for the music. So I'm just gonna
you're
keep
still
taking
excited.
take chances. I just have to take chances.
You're still excited. Every time you make music, you're still excited to get in the studio and put that pen to that paper. It still excites you.
It's been a time. I mean, that's why it's taken so long, to be fair. And then also, like, it's hard to be in. I think for me, I'm always looking at, like, what doesn't exist and why doesn't. That's the question I ask myself. What have I not said? What should I say? What's worth putting out there? What do people want to hear or need to hear from me? What do I have to give? What can I offer, in any time and space? And really, ultimately, what do I have to offer? And I think the world has just been through so much. Everyone's been through so much, trying to figure out how I can bring some, I can add some value to my fans, has been the biggest challenge. So it wasn't always like I was excited. And most times I'm trying to wrap my head around whether or not what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna choose to eat in a day, just sitting there scrolling, like, or what movie I'm gonna watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have so many choices and there's so much information all the time. It's sometimes it can be really it's hard to see, but I will say it's these moments that actually inspire me to get in here and, like, shut everything out, really bury
And
myself in what's really going on in my brain and in my soul at the core, and then myself to allowing the chat to channel. I think it's like there's something greater above me that I've been able to through my skill and my love for the craft, like, be able to channel. So yeah, I do get excited now. It's not always like that, but we're,
I
we're in
can't wait.
way.
I think the people want to hear Miguel. I want you to prepare yourself to go in the studio and be sad sometimes, and be mad sometimes, and be happy sometimes, and put all that down on the tracks. And that's what people want to hear.
Yeah.
People want the emotion. I always tell people sometimes it can be hard to sing some of your favorite songs because they're
Mm,
so personal. But those are the great songs.
man.
Those are the great.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. I love the reminder, brother. Honestly, it's like, I think we live in such a filtered world, right? And everything should, it seems like we should always be on and uh be excited and be happy and be flexing and be, or whatever, what have you, our best self. But the truth is, like, life is so much more complicated and dynamic and layered than that. So so I appreciate the reminder, but I think you'll be excited to hear what's coming. And I think my fans, with that in mind, will be really pleased at the dynamic of everything that we have to offer.
I
It's
can't wait. And I thank you, man. Thank you for allowing me not just to be someone who plays your record, but you allowed me to be a friend. We became friends from the
man,
beginning.
friend, bro.
Tough to
Yeah.
find friends in this business so I can just, hey, what's up, Miguel? Without anything else, we're and I do appreciate that. I mean, this is a tough business to be in. And
Yeah.
we got that a long time ago, and I'm glad we held on to this friendship.
Yeah, same here, man. It's always the same feeling every time we pick up right where we left off. And honestly, that's the best part. Like, we love what we do, and we're gonna continue to do it. So I look forward to every time I get to kick it with you, my brother. It's always a pleasure. You make it so easy.
Sure thing, on the radio again.
Let's go.
So,
Let's
thanks a
go.
lot, man. I appreciate it.
Come on, Buck, man. It's great to see you. Look great, brother.
Yeah, ready. I'll see you soon, someplace in LA. One of these award shows soon. I'll see you.
Yeah, I hope it's sunny when you come. We got to make sure you get some LA sun when you get here. It's rainy right now. It's all kind of, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to hold you up. You got a lot to do today, man. Miguel, thanks for taking your time out and spending a few minutes with me, man.
We send you love, brother. Take care.